Well, hello, Scorpio. Welcome back. So, we're going to check in with your June predictions and see what you need to know spiritually. Sorry, not just spiritually. What do you need to know? We're going to start with 3 cards for the general, 3 cards for spiritual energies, 3 for career, your love life, and their feelings, and then the outcome. All right, so let's dive in. I got a little bit taken away into, I don't know, maybe some sort of fantasy or something. Oh, the tower. Why? Why do you have the tower coming through, Scorpio? Huge shifts, huge changes, a lot of realization. I'm hearing anger issues, so there might be some sort of energy that truly gets you very, very angry here that you may need to let go of. Something feels also unfair, is what I'm getting. Could be dealing with Libra, or there could be some legal situation that makes you feel like things are unfair. You may feel like there is some bias involved in a outcome or in a reflection. Oh, okay, 9 of Swords. Yeah, this is bringing you a lot of stress. Like you feel like something is unfair, something is only bringing you more chaos. Like some sort of shift in your life is getting into some sort of upheaval. Let's see what that is about. Like whatever it is, like if you just stop the reading right there, I hope you didn't. It is going to turn out in your favor. All right, so trust me, whatever it is that you're fearing in regards to this change, it's actually going to bring you a huge fortune. I'm hearing Lakshmi. So Lakshmi is all about like abundance, growth, things that you are destined to have. And sometimes it's like releasing things that are not working for us. And those changes can be sometimes difficult because we are fixed. We want something in the way that we always have wanted. It's almost like getting laid off from work and thinking like that's the worst thing that could happen because this, and this. And then you get like an offer that's going to, give you the ultimate freedom in your life and long lasting legacy that you're going to build. Okay, so whatever it is going to work out in your favor. In your general energies, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy. We have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Lover's card. Whoa. You get a lot of support from people in your surrounding. You have a lot of people that emotionally understand what you are going through and are helping you. Could be even your spouse, could be your children, could be people like your friends, or you have a lot of blessed people around you is what I want to say that you can count on. Also in love, I feel like someone truly understands you and is like not just empathic, but they are also like a helping hand to you, and they always try to make you feel compassionate towards everyone, like they're teaching you compassion or something. Someone is, could be a father. Okay, you may have a very sweet father, as for some of you, like very helping father. For others of you, you have like a brother, like a little brother or a bigger brother, it doesn't matter, but they are always like helping you out with, planning things, programming things, or taking care of some financial struggles. You have the King of Pentacles in your spiritual reading. Wow. Okay. The Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands in your career. We've got the Emperor. Wow. Look at you bossing up. The Fool. In your love life, we have the Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo. We have the Ten of Cups. And the Judgment. I want one more on the Judgment, and that's the Five of Swords. Ouch. The other person has the Hangman, the Page of Swords, man, and the Eight of Wands. They have something to say, but they're not saying it. So you take it as a backstab. Okay, we're going to see what this is about. We have the Hierophant as your overall energy for the month of June. So this is all about getting in check with your morals, values, getting into more spiritual practices in your life. I feel like for some of you, prayer could be very helpful, or needing some sort of extra guidance from someone that you believe in or something that you believe in. Some of you may be needing to get more information in regards to your religion, or if that has been a calling for you, then this is saying that you may need to dive a little bit deeper into the spectrum, which is going to help you have a little bit more groundingness. Okay, like having more structure, having more routine in your life, right? So the Hierophant is going to help you spiritually awaken and grow in a situation that is going to be something that's maybe starts with a challenge, but it ends up in the right way. This could be you needing to commit to some spiritual practices as well in order to reach what it is that you need to reach, right? So spiritually, we have the King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. It almost feels like a struggle. I don't know why I'm getting a struggle from this, because it's actually a good thing, but somehow I just get also the feeling that there are, how do I say this? Like, let's say, for example, you want to, I'm sorry for being a little bit silent. I just need to tune into this energy because there's something that it wants to tell me, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, actually getting, this might not be for all of you, right? But you may want to have like a spiritual based community or work, or you're very dedicated on something, but you have like your religious factors that are getting a little bit in the way. That could be also what this Hierophant could be talking about, like, but I feel like you know exactly how to integrate both of them in order to keep yourself grounded, because you know exactly what you are doing it for. So I do feel like maybe your family could get sometimes a little bit in the way, or they may be questioning the longevity of your ideals. But I do see that you are very loyal to your spiritual beliefs and your spiritual practices, as well as your stability in the mundane world. Like, you keep yourself very grounded. You're not like, lost in the ethers with your visions. You know exactly how to turn things into a proof. Okay, I'm getting like you are in this energy of like trying to, not trying to prove, it's like you're proving that something that you're doing or believing in is bringing you longevity, and that you're going to stay loyal to that energy, right? That's the most important thing that I am seeing. Like, you know how to take the energy and to make it financial abundant, or ground that energy into stability and turn poverty into richness. Like, there is something that you are doing here that's going to bring you long lasting loyalty, as well as like building up a legacy. Okay. For your career, again, I do have the Six of Wands, the Emperor, and the Fool. So you have been thinking things through, and you're coming up with a plan. And this plan is taking a new risk in your life, going towards a new direction, and trusting in what you have built, trusting in yourself, and going into, I'm almost getting like going into war, but not in a war way, but more as in like being very secure within yourself, having a lot of confidence. Some of you may even think like you are overly confident, like you're getting into a state of arrogance, and it's because you have a deeper knowing. You have a connection with the universe. You see the light, you see what is going to work, and you don't just like take this risk uncalculated, but you're taking it with a lot of background work, which they don't see your work. They just see your appraisal, but they don't know how much work you've put in order to get to that energy, into that stability. Okay, just hold on. Right, so in your love life, we have the Hermit, the Ten of Cups, and the Judgment to the Five of Swords. It's like something in your love life made you go inward. Maybe you yeah, something in your love life made you go inward. I do feel like you had like a beautiful moment with the one that you love, with that Ten of Cups. There's like an energy of like ultimate fulfillment, but somehow along the line you felt the need to withdraw yourself a little bit and to really question like, okay, is this everything that I want? Emotionally it feels good, but like, does it bring me commitment, right? Like that could be the case. For others of you, this is saying that you may go inward to search for your own happiness, for your own fulfillment. And once you came back out of that deep, deep soul search, I feel like you came to the realization that the person that you may have been dealing with has a lot of power games or ego games, and they're trying to, in some sort of way, they are being very competitive with you. Like you're having like a new judgment. You're like, man, I came back from not talking to you for such a long time and you're still in the same vibration, you're still in the same energy. So you may be vocalizing this like, man, I've grew up out of that. Like, why are you still in that energy? Like, can't you just let it go? Like someone having a grudge and you're just like, it's time for you to let it go. Like, da, 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 da. Like that's the type of energy that I'm feeling. Like, get over it, get over with it, get done with this energy that you are bringing to the table. Like, stop complaining, right? Like, you're being very sharp. Like, please stop complaining. And this might bring this person into like, okay, maybe I went too far. Maybe I was overthinking. So you're going to put baby in a corner or like put this person in a corner, and they're not going to like it when you withdraw and do that, but at the same time they're going to reflect a lot about what they said and what they did, and eventually they will be communicating things more from their heart space rather than, from a place of like complaining. Okay, you've been dealing with someone that was heavily complaining. It could be also someone in your family. Yeah, Temperance card, Seven of Swords, and a Page of Pentacles. There might be, the person that you're dealing with may not always be very honest with you, and you sense that. So you're gonna take a step back. You're going to be very patient until they come forward with the truth. That's what I'm also seeing. Like, they have not been always honest to you. Yeah, they're holding back of a lot of insights or truths that they're going to be revealing eventually, bridging confusion and clarity. It's like, as if you know that they're lying, and you're like, man, I know that you're lying. I know that you're keeping something from me. And they eventually come forward because they want to stay loyal to you. And I'm not saying that they're not being loyal here, but what I do see is that they haven't always appreciated maybe your loyalty or seen it in the wrong way. The High Priestess. A mystery is to be unveiled, a new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you're being led and for what purpose. Okay, you're definitely being led towards a new direction here. Again, mystery to be unveiled. This is that mystery. Maybe it doesn't have to do with love, but this is with time something that had been hidden or hidden from you is going to be revealed. Only time will reveal that. And it's going to bring you exactly that Page of Pentacles, a new direction. Yeah, that's what I have for you, my lovely Scorpios. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really highly appreciate that. And I hope that this message gave you some insights and hope to catch you soon. Thank you and take care.